Okay, so this is just a quick ride through the country lanes near where I live in Derbyshire, in the High Peak, in the Peak District. So I'm going to take you through the ride, and I'm going to try and point out things that I think I've done wrong, things that weren't particularly good, or things that I missed out, and maybe people can comment, give me any pointers. So I'm just heading up the road. I'm going to take a very, very sharp right-handed turn here. Okay, so look at this road. It's a fast road. It's like a 60-mile-an-hour road, and cars come down the hill very quick. So I check again. I come round the corner, but look at the white car now that comes past on the right. So that's how quick the cars come down there. I think I was as safe as I could possibly be there. I don't think I could have been any safer. So we're heading up the lane, and this is a single track lane. By the way, also done this video with music on it. Okay, so please have a look, watch both videos. Let me know which one you enjoy the most. Right? Do you enjoy the tunes? Do you enjoy the commentary, or do you enjoy both? And what would you like to see more of on the channel? Okay, just let me know and comment below. Let me know what you think. But that video is also posted with the music as well. So yeah, heading uphill here. It's a steep climb, and we're going to head right the way up to the top of the hill. You get the most amazing views of the surrounding area. Okay, so just bear with me. It's only a few minutes, but we'll be at the top of the hill in no time. We're coming uphill. Now a sharp right-handed bend. One of the first videos that I posted was coming down this lane from the other direction, but this is coming upwards, not downwards. And it's just a great lane for riding on. It's fairly narrow. If a vehicle comes the other way, then you've got to pull over really, because it's so narrow. You know, it's a single track road, but there are little lay-bys where you can pull in. So coming down here, you see the gravel in the middle of the road there. This is the same all the way. There's just a run of gravel, and got to be really careful that you don't slip on this, especially if it's a little damp. So yeah, nice left-handed bend now, and we're climbing all the time. It's just a very gradual incline. Nice sunny day. Okay, and there's hidden entrances all along. So there's farm vehicles, there's driveways to properties, there's the gravel to contend with. There's kind of hidden bends. You've got to look out for vehicles coming down the other way, and always kind of looking ahead as far as you can. Probably doing about 23 miles an hour, 24 miles an hour, something like that, so not too fast. Certainly not going faster than I can handle on this road. Well, never would, of course, but you know what I mean. Absolutely gorgeous countryside. Really, really nice ride on a sunny day. Coming through the trees. So we come to a small, I suppose you'd call it a hamlet or something. It's just a few farm buildings, a couple of cottages. We turn left and we start the climb. So we're going uphill now, and it gets steep. This is a steep hill. I was staying to the left there just because I wasn't sure what was around the corner. Being really careful. Again, you've got the gravel on the road, you've got the water. Right-handed turn. Climbing all the time, just uphill all the way. When we get to the top of the hill, we get the most amazing views of Manchester and the city. You can see the city skyline, you can see the county of Cheshire, you can see Derbyshire, you can see the peaks. So really, really good view through the water. Just taking it steady there through the water. And now we're going to turn left. And we've got one final climb to get to the top. Not that one, that's a driveway. And now we're going to turn left and this is the final stretch before we get to the top. Doesn't really look steep on here, but it is quite steep. If you walk this, then you feel it certainly by the time you've got to the top. It's a very, very steep incline. Coming up to a farm here. There's a guy in a four-wheel drive. Must think I'm crazy. I don't think he sees too many scooters coming up his lane. Gives me a funny look. But we shoot on past. We look out for the water up here. It's a little bit slippy. Again, you've got the gravel in the middle of the lane, and we've got a couple of trial bikes come down here. I don't think they were expecting a scooter either, so we come up the lane. Nearly at the top now. There they are. Round the bend. Now check out the view as we level off here at the top. It turns into a dirt track, so I'll just pull over, check out the view. You probably can't see it too well on this camera, but in the distance you can see the whole of the skyline of the city of Manchester. Just the most amazing view on the right hand side. As I pull over, I point over to Manchester, and just to the left of Manchester you would have Cheshire, the county of Cheshire, and then further left, and if I was to keep turning left, you'd have the whole of Derbyshire ahead of you. So really, really stunning scenery, stunning views. Get the most amazing sunset from up here as well. So heading off now. This road that we head down now, I have never been down this road in my life. I have a rough idea of where it goes. I think it goes to the village of Chinley in Derbyshire. So I set off down this road, having never been down here before. I have no idea what the road is, no idea what the layout is, no idea where the bends are, or how fast the road is. So I'm just taking it nice and easy, and always looking ahead for any vehicles coming the other way. Looking out for any hazards. So easy on a day like today just to get carried away and get taken by the scenery, but you've just got to keep your concentration on the road all the time, especially with the gravel and the water. You see there I'm going really slow, just trying to avoid any potholes. And now we start dropping down. It's just a great ride. Look at this scenery, it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Blue sky, nice and warm. Just not too sure what to expect around each corner. This ride was probably about 7.5 weeks after doing my compulsory basic training in the UK. So still fairly inexperienced, but confident enough to handle it, and just enjoy the ride. Just trying to stay off the gravel there. You see the gravel again in the middle. Just trying to stay ever slightly to the left of it, but then I'm in the water, so it's got potential for sliding for sure. There's a little concealed junction here. Concealed farm entrances, and then when we come further on there's a junction that joins from the right, but there's no road signs I don't think, so just trying to keep my wits around me. Yeah, so on the right hand side now you'll see that I do a little glance as we come around the bend. I think it's here. Just double checking there's nothing coming. There we go. And now we start to drop down into the village of Chinley. Small village. Nice place. A little bit in the middle of nowhere, but nice place. First sign of human life. Now, as we come along this road now, I do make a couple of errors here in terms of safety. And I'm going to point them out to you, okay? So we're dropping down into the village, and unbeknown to me, there's a four-wheel drive right behind me about now. It came out of nowhere. Now this is a right-handed turn. Obviously I've been checking the mirror, but as I take this corner now, number one, I didn't indicate. Number two, I didn't do the lifesaver check early enough. And I think that's just because I've been on my own for so long, you know, riding down the lane, not past any traffic, kind of slipped into a little complacency, I guess. So the lifesaver was a little bit late, and I should have been using my mirrors more. I should have indicated. And it's, you know, it's easy to fall into that trap when you're on very, very quiet roads. But you've got to be so aware. So I was lucky there. I certainly learnt from that one. Now we're turning right. And now as we come past the pub, they give me a wave and I give them a beep. There we are. Here we are, they're sat outside on the tables having a beer. Give them a beep. And off we go, we carry on. So we're coming through the village of Chinley and we're heading into Bucksworth. Heading back through Bucksworth. Pulling over here, just letting the this van come through, but it lets me go. That's the good thing about the L plates, you know, people do tend to give you a wide berth when you've got the L plates on. Picking up speed on this nice road. Look at the road surface, there's just hardly any tarmac left on the surface. You know, you've got to be so careful on these roads when they're not that well maintained. And now we're coming into the village of Bucksworth in the High Peak in Derbyshire, UK. So yeah, happy with the ride, happy with the safety, apart from that one error where I just slipped into a little bit of complacency coming around that turn. Just shows you how careful you've got to be on these roads. This is quite a fast road, but there's a few speed bumps if my memory serves me correctly down here. Drop down here through the bridge, through the tunnel, through the village, car pulling out on the right there came a little bit into my lane, and then you've got speed bumps down here. And these creep up on you pretty fast as well, because it is a fast road, so you've really got to slow down for these. There's one. When you're in a car, you get away with it going a little faster, but you know you've got to be so careful on two wheels. So careful. There's a second one. Taking the right hand turn, carrying straight on. Another speed bump. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Leave any comments below on the ride, anything that you think I can improve on, and let me know if you watched the video with the music on, and let me know if you enjoyed the tunes. If you want to see any more videos with commentary or videos with tunes, just let me know, right? And be good to know what people prefer. Getting some speed up now on the final leg. Round the bend. Coming past the arches on the right, the railway arches, where the rail track is on top, and we come past the archways onto the open road. So guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and any feedback, leave it in the comments and I'll respond to everybody. Looking forward to doing more of these videos. Thanks for watching.